one more video. One more. I got two videos. I mean, but like one more live, but two videos in the live. It ain't gonna be that long. One video was 11 minutes, 30 seconds. The other video was 7 minutes. We had a cool Detroit After Dark along with two HHNs with no problems. Let's see if we can try to get through this. My new video just got uploaded. New video just got uploaded. Let's see if we can share this link in the chat. Hope everybody doing cool. Hope everybody having a cool night, cool day, cool evening, cool afternoon. Everything should sound good. But we about to get off into it. All right. Let's go. We're gonna start off with the Wabi.
Wabi Sabi. It's a philosophy that teaches that true resilience is forged in the cracks. A pristine sword is untested. It has no story. It has no soul. It is the scar on the steel that proves it has survived the battle. To be complete is to be finished. To be perfect is to be stagnant. The ancient masters taught that the moon is most beautiful when it is partly hidden, for the imagination is stronger than the eye. Growth requires incompleteness. If you are finished, there is no room left to become stronger. This is the secret of Wabi Sabi. This aesthetic is a strategy to find invincibility in your own impermanence. It is the art of turning your scars into your armor. These are the 7 philosophies of Wabi Sabi. The first philosophy is Fukinsei. The first philosophy is Fukinsei, asymmetry. The world demands you fit the mold. It demands symmetry. It demands that everything be even, balanced, and predictable. But look at the forest. Look at the mountains. There are no straight lines in nature. There is no perfect symmetry in the things that survive the storm. Fukinsei is the embrace of asymmetry. It is the understanding that perfection is a dead end. When something is perfect, it is finished. It is stagnant. There is no room for growth. There is no room for life. Think of your own life. You try to balance everything perfectly: work, life, emotion, logic, and when you fail, you feel weak. But the warrior knows that balance is dynamic. The warrior leans into the blow to survive it. The Zen circle, the Enso, is often drawn incomplete. Why? To show that the spirit is open to the new. Your flaws, your lopsidedness, your unique scars, these are not errors. These are your signature. Symmetry is for the machine. Asymmetry is for the human. Do not try to smooth out your edges. Your edges are what you cut the world with. If you are irregular, if you are odd, if you do not fit the mold, good. It means you are alive. It means you are real. Embrace the imbalance, for it is the source of movement. The second philosophy is Kanso. Simplicity. Look at your mind right now. It is a warehouse of clutter, useless thoughts, old regrets, future anxieties, material desires that weigh you down like an anchor. You are carrying too much armor and it is crushing you. Kanso is the blade that cuts the rope. It is the elimination of the non-essential. It is about having a clean soul. The modern world screams at you to add more, buy more, do more, be more. But the master knows that truth is found in subtraction. Simplicity means the achievement of maximum effect with minimum means. Think of the Zen garden. Rock, gravel, moss, nothing else. Because there is nothing else needed. When you strip away the decoration, you are left with the essence. Apply this to your life. What are you doing that does not serve your mission? Who are you spending time with that drains your spirit? you thinking that weaken your resolve. Get rid of them. Kanso is ruthlessness. It is the discipline to say no, to clear the fog so you can see the path. When you remove the noise, you can finally hear the signal. When you stop chasing the complicated, you find the profound. Be simple, be direct, be clear. The third philosophy is Koko. The beauty of the weathered, the beauty of the old. We are taught to fear time. We paint over the rust. We dye the gray hair. We hide the wrinkles. We throw away the chipped cup to buy a shiny new one. We are obsessed with the new. But Koko teaches us that there is a dignity in age that the new can never possess. The shiny sword is untested. It has no story, it has no spirit. But the chipped blade, the leather that is worn soft by years of use, that has value, that has soul. This is about austerity, it is about maturity. A boy chases the shine, a master respects the rust. Do not hide your history. Your experiences, the failures, the heartbreaks, the long nights of struggle, they have weathered you. They have taken the shine off your innocence, yes. But they have replaced it with the patina of wisdom. You are not damaged. You are seasoned. You have survived. Koko asks you to respect the passage of time, not fight it. Stand in your age. Stand in your experience. There is a quiet strength in things that have stood the test of time. Be the ancient rock, not the plastic flower. The plastic flower is perfect, but it is dead. The rock is rough, but it is eternal. The fourth philosophy is Shizen, naturalness, absence of pretense. How much energy do you waste wearing a mask? How much of your life is a performance? You act one way at work, one way with friends, one way online. You are calculating every move, trying to be cool, trying to be impressive. This is weak. This is artificial. Shizen is the art of being unforced. It is true creativity. It is the tree that grows toward the sun, not because it is trying to impress the forest, but because that is its nature. True power is never forced. If you have to try too hard to show you are strong, you are not strong. If you have to shout to be heard, you have nothing to say. Shizen is the state of flow. It is intention without accident. It means you have trained so hard, you have disciplined yourself so deeply that your actions are now natural. Think of the master swordsman. He does not try to strike, he simply strikes. There is no hesitation, there is no pretense. Stop trying to be something you are not. The artificial is brittle, it breaks under pressure. The natural is flexible, it endures. Be who you are without apology. When you stop pretending, you become dangerous. You become real, and in a world of fakes, the real man is king. The fifth philosophy is Yugen, profundity, mystery, depth. People crave constant exposure. Everyone puts everything on display. Every thought, every meal, every emotion is broadcast to the world. We live on the surface. We have lost the shadows. Yugen is the beauty of the mountain half hidden by the mist. It is the suggestion rather than the revelation. There is power in mystery. If you show everything, you have nothing left. If you speak every thought, your words lose weight. Yugen teaches us to hold back, to cultivate an inner depth that others can feel but cannot quite see. It is the feeling of awe when you look at the night sky. You cannot see the end of it, and that vastness humbles you. Be that vastness. Do not be a shallow pool that everyone can see to the bottom of at a glance. Be the ocean, dark, deep, unknown. Let there be a shadow in your character, not a darkness of evil, but a darkness of depth. Leave things unsaid, leave things undone. Let the imagination of your opponent work for you. When you walk into a room, you do not need to announce your presence. Your presence should speak for itself. That is Yugen, the power of the unseen. The thunder that rumbles in the distance, promising a storm. The sixth philosophy is Datsuzoku, freedom from habit, freedom from the ordinary, transcending the conventional. Society is a factory. It wants to produce identical copies. Go to school, get the job, buy the house, watch the show, die. It wants you to stay in the lane. It wants you to follow the formula. Datsuzoku is the breakout. It is the moment of surprise. It is the creative leap that defies logic. It is the warrior who drops his sword to win the fight. It is the refusal to be a sheep. is the enemy of the spirit. If you do the same thing every day, you are not living. You are dying slowly. You must inject chaos into your order. You must break the pattern. This philosophy is about true freedom. Not the freedom to be lazy, but the freedom to be unique, to see the world differently. When everyone looks left, look right. When everyone panics, be still. When everyone follows the easy path, you take the path through the thorns. Datsuzoku is the spark of genius that comes from refusing to settle for the mundane. Do not be a copy. Do not be a repetition. Be the break in the pattern. Be the exception to the rule. Astonish them with your freedom. The seventh and final philosophy is Seijaku, tranquility, stillness, solitude. Everything is noise. It is a constant storm of distractions, notifications, demands, and chaos. If you let it, this noise will tear your mind apart. It will make you reactive. It will make you weak. Seijaku is the answer. It is the energized calm. It is the stillness of a tiger before it pounces. It is the silence in the middle of the hurricane. You must build a fortress of silence inside yourself. No matter what is happening outside, no matter if you are losing money, losing friends, or losing the battle, inside the water must be still. This is the ultimate mastery. To be able to sit in the fire and not burn. To be able to stand in the chaos and not shake. Seijaku is the state of the Zen garden. It is active calm. It takes discipline to be quiet. It takes strength to be alone. Most people are terrified of silence because in silence they have to face themselves. But you will seek the silence. You will master the solitude. Because it is in the stillness that you find the strategy. It is in the stillness that you find the strength. When the world is running around in a panic, the man who embodies Seijaku is the one who sees the way out. These are the 7 principles. Fukinsei, asymmetry. Kanso, simplicity. Koko, austerity. Shizen, naturalness. Yugen, depth. Datsuzoku, freedom. Seijaku, stillness. Wabi Sabi is about accepting the natural process of life and death and somehow finding the beauty in it. It is about accepting that you are flawed, you are aging, and you are temporary, and finding your power within that truth. Chasing the illusion of perfection creates a standard you can never survive. Start building the reality of your character. Embrace the cracks, master the silence, and walk your own path. This is the way of the warrior.
Now, the Dokkodo. Then we gonna get up out of here. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I have to play with you. Albert Wesker said that on the Resident Evil. But let's get to it.
Moto Musashi, undefeated. 7 days before his death, he wrote the Dokkodo, The Way of Walking Alone. In this book, he outlines in 21 rules how to live life, cultivating ultimate self-discipline, inner peace, and mental detachment from worldly desires, ego, and fear. These are the 21 rules of the Dokkodo. Rule number 1, accept everything just as it is. You cannot fight the nature of reality. Do not wish the world was softer. Do not wish the path was easier. The rain falls, the enemy strikes, chaos happens. To deny the truth is to be defeated by it. Look reality in the eye and stand firm. Rule number 2, do not seek pleasure for its own sake. Comfort is a cage. If you live only for the moments that feel good, you sacrifice the strength of your spirit. Indulgence dulls the blade. Do not be a servant to your own flesh. Rule number 3, do not, under any circumstances, depend on a partial feeling. Clarity is power. Do not act on a whim. Do not act on a guess. In the moment of decision, confusion is fatal. If you strike, strike true. If you walk away, never look back. Rule number 4, think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world. The ego is a heavy burden. It makes you slow. It makes you fragile. When you are obsessed with your own importance, you are blind to the truth. Forget yourself, and you will see the enemy clearly. Rule number haunts the mind and slows the hand. You made the choice. You paid the price. Learn the lesson and cut the cord. The sword only cuts forward. Rule number 7. Never be jealous. Envy is an admission of defeat. To look at another man's harvest is to neglect your own field. Do not measure your worth by another man's ruler. Walk your own path. Rule number 8. Never let yourself be saddened by a separation. All things change. All things end. People leave. Death comes. To cling to the past is to be at war with the natural order. Stand tall, even in an empty room. Rule number 9. Resentment and complaint are appropriate neither for oneself nor others. Bitterness rots the vessel that holds it. Do not blame the heavens for your misfortune. Do not blame others for your pain. Look inward. Fix yourself. Rule number 10. Do not let yourself be guided by the feeling of lust or love. Great emotions are like storms. They obscure the path. Passion is fuel, but it makes for a terrible captain. Do not lose your head over a fleeting feeling. Keep your mind steady. Rule number 11. In all things, have no preferences. Be like water. If the path is rocky, flow over it. If it is steep, flow down it. Do not demand that the world fits your style. Adapt your style to fit the world. Adaptability is survival. Rule number 12. Be indifferent to where you live. The palace does not make the lord. The cave does not make the beast. Your spirit is your shelter. If you are weak, a mansion cannot save you. If you are strong, the wilderness cannot break you. Rule number 13. Do not pursue the taste of good food. Eat to survive. Eat to fuel the war. Do not live for the banquet. Gluttony makes the body heavy and the will soft. Keep the edge sharp. Rule number 14. Do not hold on to possessions you no longer need. Clutter in the hand creates clutter in the mind. Travel light. If it does not serve the mission, it is dead weight. Cut it loose. Rule number 15. Do not act following customary beliefs. Do not follow the herd blindly. The majority is walking off a cliff. Tradition is not always truth. Trust your own insight. Trust your own reason. Rule number 16. Do not collect weapons or practice with weapons beyond what is useful. Do not be a collector of potential. Be a master of application. Tools are for using, not admiring. One technique, mastered perfectly, is worth 1,000 theories. Rule number 17. Do not fear death. It is the only certainty. The king and the pawn go back into the same box. If you live in fear of the end, you will never truly begin. Walk towards it with your head high. Rule number 18. Do not seek to possess goods or fiefs for your old age. Do not hoard for a tomorrow that is not guaranteed. Do not rely on external security. Rely on who you are becoming today. Your strength is your only fortress. Rule number 19. Respect Buddha and the gods without counting on their help. Honor the divine, but do not lean on it. Pray if you must, but do not wait for a miracle. You must walk this path on your own 2 feet. Rule number 20. You may abandon your own body, but you must preserve your honor. Flesh heals or rots. Pain is temporary, but honor echoes in eternity. Do not trade your soul for a moment of safety. Die standing up. Rule number 21. Never stray from the way. This is the rule that binds them all. The previous 20 principles are useless without this one. The way is not a habit you pick up and put down. It is not a mask you wear when it is convenient. It is your blood. It is your breath. To stray is to lose yourself in the noise of the world. To stray is to compromise. Musashi taught that if you know the way broadly, you see it in everything, in every step, in every cut, in every silence. You must be consistent. You must be relentless. There are no days off from your own character. Walk alone. Walk strong. Never stray.
And that was the Dokkodo and Sabi. Shouts out to everybody. We had another live in this. So hope everybody catch this. I know the notifications ain't go out, but hopefully y'all catch it later. And shout out to everybody. I gotta check out another samurai thing that Charles told me about, like about the book when I was talking about Ghost Dog. He was reading from the book. I think it's called the Hagakiri. We're gonna have to check that out too. You know what I'm saying? This the way of the warrior. I'm a warrior. Shout out to everybody that's gonna watch on the playback. Now it's time for me to watch some YouTube and go to sleep. Catch y'all in the morning. That's the Wabi Sabi and the Dokkodo.